Hi everybody, Claire here from Pebeo Acrylics. I hope everyone's okay. I'm going to do a Dutch pour flower, but not a normal Dutch pour flower. I've never done this type of Dutch pour, never done this type of flower before. I've never seen it done. It's going to be an experiment. The technique I'm using is a similar one to to the one I used when I did my hearts, and now also I've done a peacock feather in a similar Dutch pour technique where I'm blowing just a very small line of paint. So I've got quite a lot of control. I'm not really blowing it out too far. So it's going to be fun. Let me show you what colours I'm using. This is my lineup of colours. Quite a big selection. Purples, pinks, blues, gold, grey, pearl white, and an iridescent green, which I may or may not use. Not sure how much I'm going to use of each colour yet. I may not use them all. I'll list the name of all these colours in the video description. So if you click on the title of the YouTube video, and then it will come up with the description text underneath, which will contain these colours. They've all been mixed to my Dutch pour consistency, which I've used this type of owatrol called owatrol, and it's mixed 2 parts owatrol to 1 part paint to 1.5 parts water for all the paints except the metallic paints, and they've been mixed with 2 parts water. I'll get the canvas out and I'll show you my crazy idea. The canvas I'm using is a 40 by 40 centimetre. I've put the really big push pins in the back, and then I've just used my spirit level just to check that the canvas is level, which it is. My idea, right, I'm going to put some base colour down, but not all in one colour. I'm going to put a central circle of one colour, and then some petal shapes of another colour, and then the background colour. So I'm actually using several different colours just for the base. The reason I'm doing that is I don't want any of the outside colour to show through in the middle of the flower. Just having a think about what I'd like to do. I think I'm going to go with this. I've mixed this beautiful, very light purpley colour, and that's just white and a deep purple together. So it's just a very pale version. I think I'm going to go with a nice little central circle. This is going to be quite rough. It does not have to be exact at this stage, because there's so much blowing around with the Dutch pour that things change, and it's abstract, isn't it? It doesn't have to be exact. So just starting with a central circle. Quite happy with that. Now some petals. Right, I'm actually just going to add another colour into the mix. It's an Amsterdam pink. I'll add that in the description as well, but it wasn't in my initial lineup of colours. I quite like 5 petals in a flower, and I'm doing this freehand, which might be a mistake, but there we go. I'm just going to go for it and just do it freehand, see what happens. It's not quite central, doesn't matter. Happy though. So I'm going to put some more of this colour down. And already the pink and purple is merging there in the middle, but it just does not matter. I'm going to just use my finger to spread that a little bit. I've gone just for the outside of the petals so far. I had an idea as I was about to put this down that I might go for something slightly darker right in the centre so I can blend the colours a bit. Right, so at the moment, that looks quite a mess. So now I'm going to spend lots of time fiddling with these edges to try and get really pretty delicate petals, and to obviously totally sort out the composition because that's disappeared at the moment. Right, you might have guessed by now, this has gone terribly, terribly wrong. I don't like it at all. I like the colours, but it's an absolute disaster. So I'm going to change it into a reverse dip. See if I can somehow salvage something from this painting. I think I might just add a little bit of white, just for a bit of definition, seeing that I'm changing this now into a reverse dip. I don't have a napkin big enough, so I'm going to try a piece of cling film, which I know some artists have used. I think I'm just going to blow a little bit more towards the centre to get rid of some of this lilac in the middle. So I actually think I might have saved this painting. It was looking such a mess. It was terrible. Definitely by doing the reverse dip, it's helped. I think I actually quite like it. I like the green around the edge because that gives the effect of leaves around the edge of the flower. Let me take you in for a close-up so you get a better idea of what I'm looking at. It's really pretty. The colours just, they do look really petally now. I love the two pinks in the centre, and then you've got all these gorgeous little petals around the edge. You've got some lovely little cells, probably not as many cells as if it was an actual reverse dip, but because I've used some Decoart paint, oh look, you can see the sparkle, and it's just so sparkly. I might just have pulled this off. I will wait and see when it's dry and see what it looks like. The centre is gorgeous, so that lilac has really come out and created some beautiful cells. But look at that sparkle. So the cling film, I've never used cling film before for a reverse dip like this, and it was a bit of a panic because I realised the napkin was going to be too small, but it's worked. Obviously I had to put 3 strips of the cling film down for it to fully cover, but it's worked. Look at the sparkle. Oh, it's really pretty. The colours are gorgeous, and I'm really glad I added that white in, because that white is just given a little bit of definition and separation of the 3 petals. So it's just a waiting game now. We'll let it dry, see what it's like. And here it is dry. Against all the odds, I love this. I love it, love it, love it. I am amazed. I was literally about to scrap it, scrape the canvas, stop recording the video, delete the video. I am so glad I had the idea of the flower dip, because I've turned an absolute disaster somehow into a painting that I'm really quite pleased with, unexpectedly, all down to some cling film. So, well, I'm so happy. The iridescence of this is amazing, which is, I'm outside in the garden. I thought it would be easier to show you. You can see it everywhere. It's all so shiny. I think what makes it is the iridescent greenish yellow there, because it just brightens the whole thing up and gives the effect of leaves. It's an extremely abstract flower. I think because it was the Dutch pour consistency, so a bit runnier than my normal flower dip consistency paint, the colours have blended more and merged more. But I like that. I think that looks great. Like here, you've got, they just all blend so well. You've got some lovely little details, little features. I love the details right in the centre. Some beautiful cells. That pearl white, I'm glad I added that last minute as well, because that really stands out. And the little hints of gold. So yeah, totally against the odds. I've done a painting I'm really happy with. Really like it. Let me know what you think. Please leave me comments. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to my channel. I add videos really quite regularly. So you'll be if you subscribe, you'll be the first to be notified that they're uploaded. And if you like my painting, give it a thumbs up. Please do hit the like button. Great, thanks for watching everyone. Bye.